6 things new homeowners waste money on. Buying a house is a major cost, and once a person have commenced all that spending, it's anything but difficult to get himself got up to speed in widespread way of life swelling. All things considered, we have a tremendous, sparkling new house simply holding up to be loaded with a wide range of decent stuff, isn't that so? All things considered, except some fast counsel, don't continue spending. Homeownership accompanies what's coming to it of interesting costs, property charges and dire repairs and vitality charges, goodness buyer. There's no compelling reason to add to their cost by spending for superfluous costs. Here are 6 noteworthy money costs that buyers can keep away from. 1. An excessive amount of house. This one requires some idea before he really nails the arrangement. How much house does he truly require? Because he is pre-endorsed at a strong buy cost doesn't mean he ought to go as large as possible. A house that he can bear the cost of with the cash he is loaned can influence the monetary allowance to leave whack. Discover homes available to be bought on, not certain where to trim? Consider having less storage room space, buying fewer rooms, or particularly wiping out a formal lounge area. He doesn't utilize the lounge area so regularly as he think. It's sort of a squandered space. 2. Repairing outside space ASAP. When buyer close on his home and move in, he may tingle to have his first late season grill. Or, on the other hand, possibly he have been imagining about a coil lake as for eternity? However, hang on, updating his outside space shouldn't be his first need, particularly in case he is tight on money. Not at all like love seats and beds, which are fundamental to a working house, can finishing and stylistic layout are put on delay. That goes twofold in case he is fabricating new, assembling his terrace in the meantime, as his home can cost significantly more than if he did it sometime later. So practice some alert before submitting. Try valuing out his plans with a seen temporary worker, and consider moving them out in stages. 3. Old, obsolete protection. As yet utilizing a similar organization that bought he tenants protection 7 years back? It may be the ideal opportunity for a change. Shop around. He may remain with a similar organization, yet he may discover something that is a little better cost for a similar thing. In some cases, individuals might not have any desire to search around or might be hitched to a specific organization. Because a similar organization had a decent arrangement on auto or tenants protection doesn't mean it's the best fit to insure his home. Experience every one of his alternatives with extreme attention to detail, searching for an arrangement that won't pulverize him monetarily yet, in addition, goes out and its possessions secure. All things considered. Now it's not quite recently his stuff, it's his rooftop, yard, and establishment he need to insure, as well. 4. Space-filling stuff. In case he is moving from a flat, odds are great he is bewildered by how much space he has. There's another room in the lounge area and, however, another room. Try not to feel like he needs to fill everything without a moment's delay. Give himself and his home time for identity to rise. Rather than instantly stuffing the TV, stay with a non-specific, new love seat and footstool, endure it. See what he truly requires and what he truly likes. Meanwhile, stick the cash he spares into a redesign support. 5. Maintenance agreements. Many homes don't have company apparatuses introduced, so first-time property holders may end up making expansive buys. He needn't bother with the service contract. Truly, something may break inside the moderately thin administration window. However, the cash he will spend settling one thing will be far not as much as the service agreements on every one of the things. His normal guarantee costs about $123 for significant machines, as per Consumer Reports. and a solitary repair costs very little more. Simply hazard it, he will win out over the competition over the long haul. 6. Yard upkeep. Having own particular yard is certainly energizing, and keeping in mind that it's imperative to keep it solid and watered, you don't have to go over the edge. Oppose the strain to procure extra help for his yard regardless of the possibility that he have lucked into a hoe that spreads it. He can even now be a piece of a hoe and cut his own grass. He doesn't need to pay somebody an extreme measure of cash to turn out and cut his grass. Try not to be enticed by the attempts to close the deal he will unavoidably get after his by experiences. A perfect garden is achievable, and it should be possible all alone. Truly. For free samples of probates, inherited, foreclosures, absentees, landlord, vacant, code violations, evictions list, visit www.relsupermarket.com.